Hello, I'm Tavake barrister. The topic I want to introduce briefly for further expansion later within the program is how to deal with ethical issues. Of the vast array of important aspects of our profession, how to recognize and deal with ethical issues is crucial. It's one of the fundamental building blocks of our professional service to our clients, to our communities, to society as a whole, to the courts to whom we're beholden, and to ourselves as people who serve, and people who serve in the best way, and people in whom trust is reposed by lay people. So people come to us because they trust in our ability, but more or as importantly, they trust in our ethical character and standards. So I remember having a discussion with he's now late Sir Grant Hammond, and he was one of my favourite lecturers at law school. And we were discussing some ethical issues that had arisen. He was the Dean of Auckland, University of Auckland Law School at the time. Then he went to the High Court, and then he was in the Court of Appeal, and he just passed away last year. But he was a magnificent mind, and he brought practical experience to the practice of law into the lecture theatre while he still practiced, and then he went to the bench. Now, one of the issues he said was, by the time we're having issues at law school in the Law Student Society, of which I was an active member, he, in the context of this discussion, he said, it's hard to teach young adults ethics by the time they come to law school as young adults. And I had to agree with him. And it was a complex issue we were dealing with. But what he said was, yet we can't be responsible for what people have learnt before they came to law school, and to prepare to enter and study and learn to enter the profession of law. He said, but what we can do is the best that we possibly can do. We have a duty to teach ethics and to teach it in a way which makes young people think. And most of everyone was young. Yes, we had adult students at law school then. And I'm talking about something, this was like, maybe 30 years ago. But the point is that regardless of your cultural, religious, secular, or whatever background, the importance of ethics in the profession of law is crucial, and you must develop what I call an ethics radar. And the ethics radar has to be turned on at all times, whether you're on duty, in court, in your suit, or in your jeans driving down to the market to pick up some veggies for your family. Your radar must be on, especially when you are considering the legal rights, duties, obligations that you have to your clients and their rights and obligations, because there is only one chance in each given situation. Every single given situation, there's one chance at the start of everything to assess your ethical approach to it, and you must adhere to that. So the principal basis is ethics must be adhered to. To do that, you have to understand them. And to understand them, you have to analyze and look at the situations. You have to read the rules and things, but you have to look deep and inquire into yourself as to what those are. And that kind of thing can be taught and needs to be explored in terms of your ethical approach to your profession. And that requires mentors, people who can ask questions, and people who might not know all the answers, but who can work out resources in which to find them. So if you're interested in that, and if that is something that's important to you, which I suggest it should be, then there is further to expand on that, and I could engage with you on it. Cheers, you have a good day, and put your ethic radar on.